Animal Testing by Noel Corey. Beauty is pain, but at whose expense? Imagine being locked in a cage. Now imagine that cage in a sterile lab where you have spent your life from beginning to end. In this lab, every aspect of your life is controlled. From when you eat, when you drink, and even when you sleep. And you are tortured until you are no longer useful. Then, you are killed. This sounds like a nightmare though, right? This is the reality for millions of animals on a daily basis. The National Institute of Health reports that 95 out of every 100 drugs that pass animal tests fail in humans. Although testing on animals for medicine and medical procedures can be beneficial for the safety of humans, it is not necessary for products such as makeup and hair care. Even with the 110 million animals that die from animal testing every single year, over half of them are never even published, meaning these poor animals are suffering and tortured for no reason at all. In fact, the FDA does not even require cosmetic products to be tested on animals. What a waste. Here are just a few examples of the torture that these animals are forced to endure every single day. Skin and eye irritation tests, where chemicals are rubbed onto the shaved skin or dripped into the eyes of restrained rabbits without any pain relief. Tests that deliver doses of chemical substances to mice through repeated force feeding. These tests last weeks or even months so that researchers can look for signs of general illness or specific health hazards such as cancer or birth defects. Also, widely condemned lethal dose tests, in which rats are forced to swallow amounts of chemicals to determine the dose that causes death. After these cruel tests are conducted, the animals are killed the moment they don't benefit the scientists' agendas. In most cases, the form of euthanization is asphyxiation, neck breaking, or decapitation, with absolutely zero form of pain relief. You might be thinking, we're different species. Well, yeah. An obvious problem with animal testing is that animals often respond differently than humans when exposed to the same chemicals, leading to inaccurate estimates of the effects of humans. But don't fear, it's not the only option. There are thousands of cruelty-free products on the market that are proven safe to animals, to humans, and do not include the torture and suffering of animals. When purchasing a product, look for this icon, which indicates that it is cruelty-free. Here are a few well-known brands that do test on animals. L'Oreal, Kiehl's, Head & Shoulders, Bedhead, Batiste, Aveeno, Nivea, and Pantene. But here are a few well-known brands that are cruelty-free. CoverGirl, Fenty Beauty, Dr. Teal's, Functional Beauty, Kristen S., Lush, Olaplex, Pureology, and Shea Moisture. Lastly, this is a short film called Save Ralph, directed by Taika Waititi, which has actors such as Zac Efron and Ricky Gervais. I watched this video one time in 2020 and I immediately decided I would never support another brand that tests on animals unless absolutely necessary. I went home that day from school and made a list of every single cosmetic product that I had in my bedroom and vowed to never buy the non-cruelty free products ever again. I highly recommend watching this short film to see the price these animals pay for your shiny hair. Thank you.